guys, welcome to Red Oak Valley Ranch, or if you've been here before, welcome back. My name is Ashley and today's video is about breeding, which is why I am in the buck pen today. There's the rock right there, sniffing out Lily. Hey Lily, come here. And Jasper's hiding back there, you can see his little ear. Alright, so in today's video I'm kind of just going to be explaining kind of how we do breeding season here and the signs to look for in your does if they're in heat and your bucks if they're in rut. So let's get started. So with bucks here, you can already, let's just look at the rock here for a second. He is currently in rut. Oh, look at that. Oh yeah, they'll do that little lip thing right there. Yeah, that's one sign that they're definitely in rut. Alright, so some signs to look for when a goat is in rut. The first thing is you will see that they smell very, very bad. That's because they pee on themselves to get this scent on them that the does, for some reason, actually like. So they'll smell. If there's does in there with him, when neither of them is either in rut or in heat, they'll be fighting each other. But when the buck goes into rut, he'll be chasing them, he'll be making weird noises, he'll be trying to get as close to them as possible, sniffing their tail end, and of course trying to mount them. With the does, when they go into heat, they can be very vocal, not all of them, but some of them. Camellia, when she went into heat, she was very, very vocal. With Jasmine and Lily, they weren't as vocal. They were making different noises than they usually do, but they weren't as vocal as Camellia was. They'll run up and down the fence line of their pen. They'll might have discharge from their vulva might be swollen. Alright, so in this video we have the Rock and Lily, and right now he's sniffing her. He's going to make some weird noises here in a second, and they're both wagging their tails a lot. The does will flag their tails at the buck, and then in a second here the Rock is going to back up and he's going to start sniffing her back end. She's still flagging her tail. They'll do this for a while. And then in a few seconds here she'll turn and walk in the opposite direction, and then she will start to stand for the Rock and he'll sniff her back end some more and still make weird noises. The weird noises I think are really funny. But yes, they'll do this for a while until eventually the buck will mount her, and it may take a few times for the process to actually work, so please keep them in there for a while just to make sure. And so that's kind of the signs that a doe is in heat. A doe is into heat every 18 to 21 days, and it lasts about 1 to 3 days each time. So we like to keep our does in with the buck for at least 2 months. So currently 4 of our does have been with a buck and we think are pregnant, which is Zayla, Lily, Jasmine, and Camellia. Camellia, when we first got her, we thought that she was bred. That's what the owner before her said. But then we got her ultrasounded and she was actually open. So we put her in with the Rock and now we think she is bred for sure now, so that is good. So those guys should be having their babies between January and March. So we do our breeding season between August through October is when we have our dose with the buck. That's kind of what we've been doing here for breeding. Breeding season's really exciting. It's a fun time. It's funny to watch the bucks when they're in rut. They make really funny noises. So yeah, that's all I have for today's video. Everybody here is still doing great. The babies are doing great. Everyone else is doing fantastic. Still haven't had any problems. The next video is going to be super duper exciting. But yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!